What's going on, guys? Just here by my channel. Tonight we'll be doing a review for Aew Dynamite, and this is gonna be a very late video, so let's get to it then. Alright, Best Wrestler Live Open Challenge match. Platinum Max Caster versus Heyman and Adam Page. Wait a second, Max Caster made it clear he wanted to give this opportunity to someone else. Anybody else? Said Nigel. Shit. Sorry, guys, it's not me. It's a website here. So, Page is all business as he strides to the ring, reply Excalibur. Casher attempted to hide in the crowd, but Page stalked him. Casher slid into the ring and kicked Page. As Page followed, Casher took down Page with a hurricanrana. Page answered with 4 lariats. Page blasted Casher with a buckshot lariat and scored the pin. Well, if you're counting, Casher is 0-2 in his open challenges, said Shamani. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, so. Sorry, guys. There's something popped up. Anyways, so winner is Heyman and Page. Alright, Ricochet backstage and stuff. Ricochet said, "I'm a winner. When you're a winner, suddenly things don't matter. Like with the fans who called me bald, you all went silent the moment my hand was raised because you knew I was the winner." Swerve had all the threats and insults, but again, none of that matters. When you can't win, and Ricochet won, and Ricochet is moving on to bigger and better things. This is cruel, cold world, but luckily your boy is staying warm in his new embassy world. Alright, next match, AEW World Trios Championship match. The Warriors, the Bastard Pack, Weird Yuta, and Claude Castagnoli versus Undisputed Kingdom, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roger Strong. Both teams brawled around the ring as the bell rang. The Undisputed Kingdom had momentum on their side at first. They worked over Wheeler, Yuta, taking turns with quick tags in and out. Yuta shoved Kyle into the corner of the Death Riders. Pack drove his boot into Kyle's face. Claudio tagged in and began to stomp on Kyle. Strong came in and swerved and served up some of his painted backbreakers. Anyways, Claudio suplexed Roderick Strong behind the ref's back. Yuta and Claudio hit Roddy with tandem offense. Yuta snap suplexed Roderick for a near fall. Pack tagged in and applied a vice light headlock on Strong. Pack closed the distance with a driving uppercut. The Dead Riders triple teamed Strong with running uppercuts in their corner. Cole tagged in a clean house on the Death Riders. Cole dropped Yuta with a pump kick. Cole staggered Yuta with a neck breaker. Cole super kicked Pack, who attempted a springboard on his beat. Kingdom isolated Pack and worked him over. Kyle came in and launched Yuta with a fastball special on Kyle. Kyle countered by raising his knees. Kyle cradled Yuta for a near fall. Kyle put Yuta in an ankle lock. Claudio got into the ring with a steel chair, but Cole and Kyle connected with a double super kick. Yuta hit Kyle with a low blow when the ref wasn't looking, and Yuta rolled up Kyle to steal the pin. Where Yuta pulled a victory out of the jaws of defeat, says Skyward. TNT champion Dan Garcia Dynamite cool hand sprinted into the ring to come to the aid of the Undisputed Kingdom and chase off the Death Riders. The winners are the Death Riders, and still the tag team champions. Alright, MJF backstage with Renee Paquette. MJF said Texas isn't a real state. It isn't a real man. Dustin, tonight I get down on your knees and pray to the devil. No amount of paint on your face will hide your pain. Heyman at Page interrupted. Page said, "Out." MJF said, "I don't know what's going on. You got a crush on me, bud? 4 weeks in a row, I'll watch you question yourself. You lost your friends and standing because you want an apology. If anyone deserves an apology around here, it's MJF. For the lack of respect, I'm going to beat Dustin Rhodes, and then I'm going to move on one step closer to becoming a 2-time AEW World Champion." Alright, next match coming out, trios match: Samoa Joe, Hook, and Kajori Shibata versus John Cruz, Aaron Solo, and Rosario Grillo. Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata charged into the corner toward their opposition. Hook sent Solo for a ride with a high-low suplex. Shibata chopped Grillo, punching him against the ropes. Samoa Joe crushed Grillo with a senton. Samoa Joe smashed Cruz with a muscle buster and pinned Cruz in short order. Samoa Joe said, winners are Samoa Joe, Hook, and Kajori Shibata. Alright, Samoa Joe said, week after week we come out here and the world asks me what this is about. The only answer is violence. What stands before you is three men who always have a problem, and we will always beat your ass to solve it. We will hunt you down in this ring, and you will be caught, which leads to you, Christian Cage, and the patriarchy. This could have been real simple between us. You continue to hide from the ops since I can't drag you out of your dressing room, and you're too much of a chicken ass to show up here tonight. I say next week on Dynamite, the patriarchy against the ops. Alright, Renee Paquette backstage, ROH, Chris Jericho and Brian Keith. Chris Jericho said, I would have paid double or triple to get rid of Bandido, but watch and learn, Brian, because I challenge you, Bandido, to a showdown. ROH World Champion Chris Jericho walked down to the center of the ring by himself. The most wanted Bandido answered the challenge. Bandido and Jericho faced off in the center of the ring. They took 10 paces. Brian Keith, who was under the ring, grabbed Bandido's ankle. Keith and Jericho stomped on Bandido. The Outrunners ran down to even the odds for Bandido. Big Bill walked down with the wanted poster that had Bandido's face on it. Big Bill went to chokeslam Bandido until Powerhouse Hobbs music began to play. Hobbs came down and Hobbs and Big Bill slugged it out. Hobbs planted Big Bill with a spine buster. Powerhouse Hobbs has returned and he has laid Big Bill to waste, said Scalper. No bounty collected tonight, added Shivani. Alright, Miz Shafir is backstage with World Champion John Moxley. We're walking backstage. The Radar superstar cracked Moxley in the back with a steel chair. Switchblade Jay White used bolt cutters to cut the chain briefcase from Mariana's wrist. Cobb and White took the briefcase and left. Alright, Renee Paquette's backstage doesn't Rhodes. Rhodes said, MJF, I told you I was going to bring the devil. Well, he's here. You're going to find out why I'm the last of my kind. Alright, next match coming up, ROH World Tag 6-man champ, the National Dustin Rhodes versus MJF, which was a commercial-free match only for this match. Rhodes power slammed MJF and then stomped MJF. Rhodes raked MJF's eye back. MJF put Dustin in an armbar, wrenching back. Dustin went for a sunset flip, but MJF countered by targeting Dustin's arm. MJF gouged Dustin in the eyes. Dustin powerbombed MJF out of the corner. MJF was riding in agony. Dustin rocked MJF with a running bulldog. MJF stomped on Dustin's outstretched elbow, a rare calculation from the natural. Dustin drilled MJF with a crossroads for a near fall. MJF spiked Dustin with a power driver out of nowhere. Dustin kicked out at the 2 count. Dustin shoved the ropes while MJF was on the turnbuckles, causing MJF to lose his balance. Dustin booted MJF between the legs and followed up with a final reckoning for a near fall. MJF staggered Dustin with the final reckoning and then applied the salt of the earth arm bar. MJF transitioned to a cross face. Dustin was unresponsive and the referee called for the end of the match, awarding the bout to MJF. After the match, MJF applied the Assault of the Earth armbar, looking to inflict more damage. Heyman Adam Page came down to the ring and confronted MJF. Page got into MJF's face and MJF slowly backed away. MJF sneakily turned back around and began to ground and pound Page, but Page got to his feet. Security had to separate MJF and Page. Heyman and MJF brawled through the crowd. MJF tries to escape through the concourse. Security finally managed to separate them. After a commercial break, it was announced that Tony Khan had made it official for next week on Dynamite. MJF and Heyman and Page will be face to face. Alright, so winner is for that match is MJF. Alright, Renee Paquette was backstage with Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana. Prince Nana said, Ricochet, you crossed the line. Some of my proudest moments had happened as a manager, to see Ricochet walking around trying to tarnish my legacy. Swerve said, look, Ricochet, we are far from done. Nana said, this is what I'm talking about. Why do you have to make it so personal? Focus on Moxley and the belt. Swerve said, I can't right now. Ricochet has the rope. What comes next? I have to end this. I will end this. Alright, next match coming out, women's match, Megan Bayne versus Maya World. Bayne shoved Maya into the corner and then bulldozed her with the big shoulder tackle. Bayne sent Maya flying with a belly-to-belly suplex, making sure served. Flying Ilaria Bane sent Maya down with the F5 and picked up the pinfall victory as Chris Statlander was making her way to the ring for her match. Stat glared at Bane. So winner for that match is Megan Bane. Alright, right away for another women's match, which is Chris Statlander versus Penelope Ford. Statlander used a headlock takeover on Ford. Slid into Ford with the lariat. Statlander tried for a sunset flip, but Statlander rolled through and drop kicked Penelope. Statlander nailed Ford with a vertical suplex. Penelope Ford drop kicked Statlander in the back. Statlander superplex Ford. Statlander power slam Penelope for a near fall. Penelope nailed Chris with a high boot and then a net breaker. Ford rocked Stat with a stunner. Statlander grabbed Penelope with a German suplex. Penelope planted Stat with a poison rana. Stat cracked Ford with a lariat and then pinned her with the Wednesday Night Fever. After the match, Megan Bane walked down the aisle. Penelope Ford attacked Stat from behind. Bane blasted Stat with an F5 on the floor. Okay, so winner for this match is Chris Statlander. Alright, Renee Paquette was backstage again. Interview with Will Nightingale this time. Willow began to speak about her upcoming return to Japan, but Marina Shafir attacked Willow. Moxie said, Copeland, you're fighting fire with fire, and you're a dead man walking. Alright, we have Harry Cameron had some words for TVS. There was CEO Mercedes Monet. Video package. Harry said, Mercedes, you're one of the greatest wrestlers alive, but you had to start somewhere. Not too long ago, there was a time when I had no idea how to wrestle or how to play guitar or sing, but I guess I'm a quicker learner than I'm a quick learner. Thank you for all the times you called me a loser because it pushed me to work harder thanks to you. Harry Cameron is going to win the TVS title in our home country. Feel the wrath. Alright, next match coming up, AEW World Tag Team Championship match. The Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin were the champions with MVP versus the Guns, Austin and Colton. Bobby back elbowed Colton in the jaw. Bobby used his power and bashed Colton with a shoulder block. Austin tagged in, but Bobby dumped him over the top rope. Shelton came in and bounced Austin back and forth between the barricade and the ring. Colton tagged in and walloped Shelton with a leaping clothesline. Colton flattened Shelton with the cross over net breaker. Austin spiked Shelton with a fame asser for a near fall. Shelton knocked Austin's block off with a thrust kick. Shelton hurled Austin with two German suplexes. Bobby chokeslammed Colton and Sarah the ring. Lashley speared Austin and then Shelton pinned Austin. After the match, Brian Cage and Lance Archer, the Murder Machines, mockingly applaud the Hurt Syndicate. So winners are and still AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Hurt Syndicate. Alright, we have a segment coming up and stuff. Alright, Switchblade and the Radar Superstar Cole had message for AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. Cole said, Mox, you're running around throwing tantrums because you don't have the weapon that keeps this psychopants, whatever, under your thumb. You want this back? All you have to do is meet us in the ring as the end of the night. See you there, kid. AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May had harsh words for Thomas Tony Storm. Mariah May said, you never did know how to write an ending, did you? You never know when to stop beating you in Australia. It is not the worst thing I can do. You are nothing without me. Tony Storm isn't real. This stops now. I guess I really do love you because this is going to be a mercy killing. Alright, segment coming up. Anyways, Switchblade Jay White, Switchblade Jay White and the Rare Superstar Cope came down to the ring. Cope was carrying Mox's briefcase with the world title inside. Cope said, hear me out. The AEW World Championship has been hidden inside the briefcase for too long. You all want to see it? I got an idea. Cope pulled Spike from out beneath the ring. Cope said, I don't know if you remember Spike, but she's pretty hungry and she wants to dig her teeth into that briefcase. Mox, if you don't get out here now and accept my challenge for the AEW World Championship at Revolution, I'm going to bash this briefcase open and take the AEW World Championship. So get out here and give me your answer. Moxie walked out to the ring. Mox said, you have no idea what kind of mistake you're making. You think I don't care? You don't know jack about it. Cope said, Cope, these people don't know jack about it. I have left pieces of my soul in that briefcase for the AEW World Championship. I am its protector at Revolution. I'm going to break Adam Copeland's neck. You want your shot at the King? You got it. Cope took Spike and hammered away at the briefcase. The Dead Riders ambushed Cope and Jay White, and Marina Shafir slipped into the ring and pulled the briefcase out. Jay White blasted Claudio with the Blade Runner. Cope speared Moxley. Jay White said, "You got Revolution, but before you get there, Grand Slam Australia will put the Death Riders in the ground." So yeah, it was a good show tonight. It was alright. I mean, last night already, but you know what I mean. So it was okay, all stuff, but whatever. Just that MJF is such a fucking dick and stuff, fucking asshole and stuff, but whatever. It's all fun and games and all that stuff. But anyways, that was it for this video. Hope you like it and not whatever and stuff. So anyways, that was it. And so like, subscribe, hit the bell button, leave a comment. If you guys want to leave a comment stuff, I don't care what you guys do. That was it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Laters.